The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
There's nothing harder than having to say nice things about your ex. Well, the judge in our next story might force you to do just that. Take a look. A nasty split. There are plenty of ways to handle a bad breakup, but this isn't one of them. The barrage of nasty text messages and calls from this man, Dustin Young, to his ex led to a court-mandated protection order. The judge stated, "I don't know whether I should cut off your fingers or take away your phone to get you to stop texting." In a highly unusual punishment, Young was sentenced to a seemingly difficult act, to kill with kindness. He was sentenced to write 144 nice things about his former flame. Talk about text bombing with a whole new legal twist. What happens when texting becomes the crime and the punishment? And will it make you think twice before hitting send to your ex? Whoa. And just to clarify, the man had sent 144 nasty text messages. That's why he was ordered to send 144 nice ones. And the judge said you cannot repeat words.
That is amazing.
That's like a grammar school punishment.
This was ridiculous. First of all, it's easy to laugh at this, but do you want your ex still fantasizing about you and thinking about you if they've been stalking you? There was a protective order in place that he violated. So this isn't justice for this victim. This is more fantasy for this guy who's been stalking his woman, and I just think it's horrible.
Now, he did, in fairness, he did also receive 2 years probation, a $2,400 fine, and 200 hours community service. So the only sentence wasn't the 144 nice
he went to jail for
messages.
157 days.
Okay. So there was other punishments included. When do you think a punishment like this is warranted, may have value in deterring future behavior?
Okay, well, to take a step back, this is something that can encourage pro-social behavior, whether it's towards this woman or for other people that this person might interact with, because when we do positive acts, it does click in our brains that maybe we need to do this more. It does encourage that behavior more. So it's almost like practicing. And I think that's why Dr. O was saying, this is like grammar school, because it's almost like training a child.
But Judy, as a psychologist, you wouldn't encourage someone that's been stalking a woman to the point where she was able to go into court and get a protective order. So she had to show the judge that he was a threat and a danger to her.
And in this case, that's why that doesn't work, because there's already a huge history of this person being obsessed about this woman.
This is just frosting on the cake. This is a little therapy for this guy. I mean, he did get the fine. He got the jail time. He got the community service. So he.
But I don't want this guy continuing to think about this woman.
And that's maybe
to break all ties.
That's a really,
so that he
it's a good point.
Her.
And maybe the alternative is that he sends 144 nice texts to other people.
Yes.
Maybe not this
not her. Look, creative sentencing is to deal with overcrowded prisons and jails and to not use punishment, the traditional punishment. And oftentimes people are doing community service. They're on the freeway painting graffiti. They're being sent to rehab or maybe home arrest. So again, the concept of being creative with sentencing, I like.
Well, yeah.
But the punishment needs to be about justice for the victim, because let's keep in mind, these are crimes.
I do respect judges who go the extra distance rather than just locking someone up, because we know rehabilitation is an important part of this.
Absolutely.